Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. It is Tuesday, November 19th, and it's an exciting day in the Stampin' Up! World because as demonstrators, we get to pre-order. That's why I'm a little bit late getting on today. We had our pre-order open up this morning and it is so exciting. We get to pre-order from the new mini catalog that will go live in January, on January 7th for customers. But the good news is, if you want to join my team, you can actually put those things in your starter kit today. Yes, that's right. You can actually choose a starter kit of brand new things from the annual catalog, not the annual catalog, the mini catalog that starts live on January 7th. And then from now until, as soon as you buy your starter kit for $135, no shipping, no tax in most provinces, you're going to be able to shop from now until January 7th as a demonstrator. And you're going to get all of the things, all of the celebration things for free. The celebration threshold, every $75 you spend, you get something, your choice of something for free. Oh my gosh, it was like Christmas over here in my craft room this morning, choosing my free things, and I cannot wait to get all of those items. I will share them with you when I get my box. I will do an unboxing video and show you all the amazing things that I bought. I didn't buy the whole catalog, but I was tempted to. It's so exciting. So I just wanted to share that with you. I was just answering some team questions and a lot of excitement this morning. So that's why I'm a little bit late popping in with you here, but I'm here now and I cannot wait to share this card with you. This week, I am featuring Decorative Trees. Hi, Wendy from, oh, it's gloomy in Illinois. You know what? It's cold here in Calgary. We still have snow on the ground. I'm into all of my sweaters now. We have made that transition, I think, from fall to winter, even though it's not officially winter, but you know, we've had a good run. I can't complain. Hello, Annika from the Netherlands. Hello, hello. Hi, Rebecca. Good morning to you. Okay, let's get started on this fun card today. It's a little bit of a fun fold on a Tuesday. I know that's a little bit rare, but I love this style of card. And I'm bringing in a package of Designer Series paper that perhaps you didn't realize it's still available. It's still on the website and you can still get this one. So let's get started. We're going to flip the camera. Hi, Wendy James. Hello, hello. Gonna put my coffee off to the side because I don't need an accident. And let's get started. Here we go. Hello, Terry. Hello, Diane. Oh, from Drury, Minnesota. There must be like a weather system over you guys or something. And Maggie says it's very cold in Pincher Creek. Yes, I'm with you here in Calgary. Maybe not quite as cold, but it's not warm, that's for sure. Hi, Pat. Oh, are you getting snow up in Edmonton? I didn't think you guys got the snow that we got yesterday, but what can we do? All right, stay warm, stay inside, and just keep stamping or scrapbooking, right? It's a perfect time to do your paper crafting. Alrighty, let's flip the camera and get started here. Hi, Diane from Hamilton, Ohio. Thank you all for being here. Okay, here we go. We're gonna flip the camera and point you down at my work surface. And there's the snow on the rooftops of the houses behind me. Such a chilly day here, but that's okay. All right, Michelin I'm from Florida. Hello, hello. Rainy and dreary, only 4 degrees in Winnipeg. Yep. Hello, Lynn. And it's cold in North Carolina, Connie says. Judy says, hello, good morning from West Virginia. Pat said, not as much as we got. Yeah. You know, I think even in parts of our city, we got different amounts, right? I live in the north part of the city, and we didn't do too bad, I guess. Although my husband did say it was heavy, very heavy. Hi, Diane. Thank you for the love. Okay, so let's raise up a little bit here. There's my host code, guys, if you want to grab your bundle this week from me. Oh my goodness. We are playing with Decorative Trees, and I've got all my dies here. The dies for this set are out of this world. You get a set of 17 dies. Yes, it's pre-order day, Krista. You are right. That is why I'm a little late popping on, because I was so excited and picking my stuff, picking my free stuff. So exciting. It is a wonderful, wonderful thing to be a demonstrator, to get our discount and to get all the free things. And we're getting to order a whole 7 weeks early. Oh my gosh, so exciting. Okay, let's talk about decorative trees. Set of 17 dies. I've got mine spread out on 2 sheets of magnetic sheets here. And then the stamp set is a set of 14. It's photopolymer, which I love because you can see exactly where you are stamping. Loredana Puda, I'm not understanding your language. I apologize. I don't understand your comment, but hopefully all is well with you. Thank you for joining me. Okay, we'll keep an eye on the comments, and if you guys see anything strange or you can understand Loredana, I think I'm saying it right, let me know. Or maybe you can respond to her as I'm making this card here. Okay, so I'm going to pull in one of my favorite colors, Moody Mauve. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful pinky color. And we're going to also bring in the paper that I was talking about that it is still available. And I've got mine here, all the pieces, because I kept every single piece because it is so stunning. This paper is called Winter Meadow. Item code 162133. There's a lot of really fun patterns in here. She's from Sardinia, Italy. Well, welcome all the way from Italy. Thank you so much for joining me. Look at this beautiful pattern here with the sprigs. Hi, Joan. Good morning. Good morning. I love this sheet. I think that was my favorite pattern. I got to get another pack of this paper because it is stunning. And then we've got our blues here. We've got navy and blueberry bushel coming through. And what else do we have? Let's pull in some other patterns. Look at this one. There's some more greenery. Look at the beautiful colors. Hi, Brenda from Trenton, Ontario. Hello, hello. This one here, this one with the berries, I love this. We're going to use this one on the card today, and we're actually going to use both sides. So check out the back side of this one. Oh my goodness, it is so beautiful. It's like a little explosion of color happening here, and I see Lost Lagoon. Hi, Wendy, your first time watching. Welcome, welcome. Faylene Mays says, beautiful DSP. Indeed, it is, Faylene, and it's still available. It carried over. This was introduced last year in the September to December mini for 2023. And I love that they've carried over the paper. That is such a wise thing for Stampin' Up! To do, because I hear that from you guys a lot. I love the paper, and then they retire it and I can't buy it anymore. So, Wendy Wall, you'll get addicted. Yes, yes. If you're talking about paper crafting in general, yes, it is definitely something that you can get really wrapped up in, and you can, the best way, if you're falling in love with Stampin' Up! Is to buy the starter kit, because it is always, always the best deal. If you have a big wish list of things that you see me demonstrate or you see online, always remember it's the best deal to buy the starter kit. There's no commitment, there's no strings attached, and you can get whatever you want. Okay, so I'm taking this Moody Mauve, cut it in half at 5.5, okay, on the long side. That way you get 2 cards out of a sheet of cardstock. This is one of the first things I had to learn when I joined. When I joined as a demonstrator, I didn't even know how to do this, you guys. I was so green. I went to a party and I watched the demonstrator do a bunch of stuff, and I just fell in love with everything she was doing, and I just bought that starter kit because she said it was the best deal, and I believed her, and 22 years later I'm still here. So I didn't have a trimmer. I didn't know how to cut cardstock. I have a wonderful friend named Cheryl who told me, okay, let's get you a starter. Let's get you a paper trimmer, and I'll show you how to cut your cardstock. And true story, she showed me how to cut my cardstock in half at 5.5, and then score at 4.25. So you know what? There are no silly questions. If you're just starting out, I'm here for you. I'm happy to help you. And if you're in Canada, you can join my Ink-Sided Canadians team. Sorry, I saw some ink there. I gotta get that off before that ends up somewhere that it's not supposed to be. So anyway, if you have questions about the starter kit, or you have a big order that you want to place, don't just place the order, guys. Reach out to me. I'll help you put, $165 of your wish list in your starter kit, and then the rest you can order at your 20% discount. I mean, it's a smoking deal. All right, so we got Moody Mauve, 8.5 by 5.5, scored in the middle at 4 1/4. I'm actually bringing my paper trimmer back in, and we're going to put this in the trimmer. I'm going to do 2 cuts along here. So we're making this a landscape card, but I'm going to do a cut right here and a cut right here at the 1 inch mark. So let's open up our trimmer, and we're going to line this up at the top, and we're going to I'm just lining it up at the 1 inch mark on the right side of my paper track, or sorry, the cutting track, and I'm just going to cut back to the score line. Okay, so I'm making a little flap like that. Going to do the same thing on the other side. So we'll line this up at the 1 inch mark, and we're going to just pull the blade back to that 4.5 inch, 5.5 inch score line. Okay, now we've got this little bit in the middle. We're going to take that and we're going to put that into the trimmer. I'm holding down these flaps, put it in the trimmer, and we're going to cut that, or we're not going to cut it. No, we're going to score at 2 1/8 of an inch. So the light gray tool, the light gray slider, I guess you'd call it, is our scoring tool. Okay, so I'm going to move my blade out of the way because I don't want to accidentally cut when I mean to score. So I'm just going to add a little score line right there. Okay, so we're making an easel card today. All right, I think I'm done with the trimmer, so put that off to the side. Now we're going to bring the bone folder back in and burnish my score lines. Now remember, I just made this one right here. And this is going to be an important score line because this is the one that's going to hold our card up when it's in the upright position for the easel. So you want to just really burnish that score line forward and back and just make sure that it's going to stand just like that. See, I'll give you a side view. There's our little easel. And I love this style of card, and it's so easy to do. And so now I'm going to bring in my glue, and let's see, I think I have a new one I'm opening up here. Let's see. First thing we're going to do is anchor down these 2 little flaps, okay? So I'm just going to add my liquid glue to each one like this. Okay, oops, get some glue on my glass mat there. I'm never worried. Whatever I spill on this glass mat comes off. It is like, this thing is going to survive a war. It is so strong, and no matter what you put on it, you can get it off. Embossing powder, any type of glue, it's amazing. I've even tried heating up my embossing powder to see, can I beat this thing? No, there is nothing that I put on this glass mat that I cannot get off. It is a must-have in your craft room, or wherever it is that you sit to do your crafting. Okay, so there's our card base. I'm going to bring in 2 pieces of that gorgeous winter meadow paper. I'm going to feature this beautiful pattern with the berries, and we're going to just add those to the sides. Just a little bit of glue. This liquid glue, the trick to this is to use very little. You don't need much. And one of those Tombow multi-purpose glue holders will last you a very long time because you only need a tiny bit. Okay, so we're putting that there, and then we're going to put this one on the other side. Let's see, there's really no up and down to this pattern. It's kind of all over the place, so you don't have to worry, but I'm just going to kind of have my berries. These ones are pointing kind of up, so I'm just trying to mimic that on the other side, but then these ones down here are pointing down, so I think anything goes. Okay, so from the Decorative Trees, which is my bundle of the week, there's a lot of dies, a lot of really, really fancy dies. And this is why this bundle, it came in stock with the catalog and it sold out, right? And then it came back. I was waiting, and it's back in stock and you want to grab it. So when you purchase the bundle, you're going to get the dies as well as the stamp set. And you want to use this code right here, 164085, because you're going to save 10% and you're going to get the stamps and the dies because you know you're going to want all of it, right? So from these set of 17 dies, I'm pulling in this one right here with the little details, and I'm also pulling in the big one right here. So, and the star. Those are the dies I'm using. So what I've done is I've done a little bit of cutting ahead of time, and I cut the same pattern with the berries, but I did the Lost Lagoon tree, okay? So really pretty tree. That's going to be the background. And then I also cut a gold star for my tree, and I also cut that detailed part of the tree with gold foil. All right, so now we're going to just bring in my liquid glue, and I'm just going to add a little bit of glue right at intersection of these twigs, I guess you call them, branches on the branches is a better word. The branches on the tree, okay? And then that's going to be a nice little shiny accent to my tree. So we'll just lay that over top and then just tap, 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 gently tap it down, and see how I used very little glue. And you don't need much glue. So we're just going to add a little bit to the top of the tree, and then we'll pick up that star and we'll put that star right up there. All right, now we're going to bring in our focal image, or I guess you would say. I want to put this deckled circle. Now you'll get one of these in your kit. We're going to put that on the front, but I want to do, it's a bit plain white for me, so I'm going to stamp the background. Okay, so I'll leave my tree right there. It's ready and waiting to go on my card. But first I want to bring in, from the stamp set, there's some really fun background stamps. I love this squiggle here, this long squiggly shape. So I thought I would do some of that on my white circle here, my deckled circle. So I'm going to bring in Moody Mauve ink, and we're going to open up the ink pad, and let's do some stamping. Put the lid on my glue. All right, so we're going to tap into the ink pad, and I'm going to add, just start anywhere you want. So just start and do a stamp, and then just stamp. And it's up to you, the spacing of these stamps, how you put them together. I'm just probably maybe 1/2 inch apart. And then you can actually, if you're really keen and I don't want to put my head in the camera, but see if I can line up those little squiggles. We're just going to go across this circle here like that, and maybe one more down the bottom. Boom, like that. So you can use your stamps to make some fun backgrounds, right? So there's our background. Now this piece is going to sit right here. So you only want to put glue down here, because if you put glue up here, we're going to lose the easel properties, right? So you want to be able to stand this up, but if you don't want to glue it. So you can do it easily like this. Just fold this up, bring in your liquid glue. I mean, you could use a pencil and trace it if you wanted to, but I know my circle is quite big, so I know I can cover about that area on my easel. And then I'm actually going to flatten this down. I'm going to lay my circle on top like that, and make sure it's centered. Press it down, give that glue a little chance to adhere. Okay, like that. See, there it is. Okay, so now we can bring that tree in, the beautiful shiny gold accents on it. We're going to flip it over, and we're going to add 3 dimensionals to the tree. Back here, we're going to pop this up because we haven't added any dimensionals yet. And I really think this would be a fun, it's more fun to put dimensionals on things and have them stand out. That is the purpose, right? To have it stand up, and this tree is definitely my focal point. All right, so that's straight. I think so. Okay, so there's my tree. Now, for the greeting, we need to have a greeting. I cut this oval out of the Greetings of the Seasons dies. And we're going to stamp the greeting that says, "Oh, Christmas tree," because that's so fitting, right, for this focal point. So let's bring in Lost Lagoon. You could also use Pretty Peacock with this one, because that is also in the paper. You can see the little bit of the darker bluish green in the background. That's Pretty Peacock. But I'm going to use Lost Lagoon and keep with the softness of my background there. All right, so there we go. Oh, Christmas tree. All right. So then for this, there's a hole in this one. They automatically cut out using the Greetings of the Season. And I was like, what can I put there? Well, look what I found in my collection. This is the In Color. I'll tell you what the proper name is. It's called, why don't I remember? Let me tell you, 2023 to 2025 In Color Jute trim. Okay, so you get all 5 colors when you buy a package of this jute. So we've got all the ones from last year, right? So we've got Moody Mauve here, which coordinates with my card. So I'm going to send you 4-inch piece of this, and we're going to take the ends and put them together squish them together with your fingers, and we're going to come in from the back of, whoops, come in from the back of the tag and pull them through, okay? So you pull it, oh, am I in the camera? Okay, so you pull them through and then you reach over and pull the loose ends through like that. So it's going to be longer than you need, but you need it to be that long so that you can manipulate it, right? Okay, so now I can trim that off. Just trim, so we've got a little tail sticking out here. That's, yeah, I don't want it to take over my card. I just want it to be a nice little matching accent. So now what I want to do is I'm going to put this down here. I want to make sure that I'm not sticking it off the edge of the card, right, or off the bottom. I also want to make sure that it's going to move with the easel like this, okay? So that's where it's going to go. So what I want to do now is bring in my dimensionals. I'm going to put one right there. So we're staying in the plane, the same plane with the tree, okay, because the tree is popped up. I don't want to add any extra dimension to my card, but I want to make sure that it stays where it's supposed to. So there, it will move with the tree. Isn't that fun? Now, for the easel part, for the inside part, we've got a piece of basic white that's going to go in here. This is where you're going to be able to stamp your greeting, stamp your greeting and write your message, okay? So from the stamp set, we're bringing in a very Merry Christmas for you. There's other things. May your days be merry. There's season's greetings. There's all kinds of stuff you can stamp. But I thought I would bring in my 2 coordinating colors, and we'll stamp a very Merry Christmas using Moody Mauve. There we go. And the For You, we're going to use Lost Lagoon down here. Boom. A very Merry Christmas for you. Alrighty, move those ink pads away. I have an extra. Did I cut an extra? I thought I had an extra little star. Alrighty. Where did I put it? Okay. Oh, here it is. A little gold star, because we need something to keep our easel standing, right? So when you put it on the mantle, it's not going to flatten down. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to glue this in. We'll glue this inside piece down. Okay, and then I'm going to grab my mini dimensionals and put that star there. It's going to be a little anchor for my easel. So this is going to go right here, like that. And then my star, I'm going to just bring in my mini dimensionals. And I like to use the pointy end of my Take Your Pick tool to pick up one of these dimensionals. And then you can place it exactly where you want it. Okay, and peel off the backing. And now let's see where we're going to put that. So the card is going to sit like this. So I need something down here to anchor it. You could put it on this side too if you want. I'm liking it kind of in this area. So let's put that there. It's on a dimensional, which will serve for it to pop up a little bit. And you see how it catches the end of the front flap. Isn't that fun? I love it. Absolutely love it. And then when you're ready to put it in the envelope, you can just close it down like that. Okay. But when the recipient gets it, it naturally wants to open like this. They can read your message. And then if they like to display your Christmas cards, this can go on their mantle like so. Isn't that fun? I love this paper. I love this color combo. It is such a striking color. And I hope you guys have fun with this one. Thanks, Lois. Thank you so much. Lynn, it's such an easy layout to make, right? And you know, if you don't have decorative circles at home, you could use a different shape. As long as your shape fits for the height and the width, even if it goes off the edge a little bit, that works too, right? But the deckled circles, oh my goodness, they are, let me bring those in and show you. There's a set of 14 of these circles. So if you don't have these yet, oh my goodness, you need these in your collection. This is the one I used on my card today. Set of 14 of these. And the item code for that is 162286. I'd be lost without these circle dies. Such a great die set. All right, let me just flip you around. So good to see you all. Thank you for joining me today. I had a blast making this fun fold easel card. Fun fold on a Tuesday, but it's a special day because that pre-order went live and it's a lot of exciting things happening right now. So join as a demonstrator and take advantage of all the perks and get your things for a discount. All of your purchases will be a discount once you become a demonstrator and join our amazing team. If you need help with that, reach out to me. If you're from Canada, reach out. I will give you my link and you can join like today. And then you can get the stuff like we all ordered this morning as well. Okay, have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow morning, same time, 9 o'clock Mountain Time for my next Decorative Trees card. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.